Hey guys, Frankomatic here again with that person who's here sometimes. What's her name again? Oh, she's a figment of my imagination. I see.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah. We're in a no mention of this wall that's clearly here, but you know, we're on a path in the woods. Slay the princess. You know the deal.
You're here
What?
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, see?
Why is he shitting up the music?
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
You can't just say no.
You can't just tell me how I feel.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
So I just noticed we're capitalizing he.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows
Oh,
what we're
hi.
thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Hey, buddy.
Got a new friend.
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
I like this guy.
I like this guy.
Yeah, this guy's great.
If by ruining
Favorite
my
one.
day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did
Let's
end
do
last
it.
time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
Eh?
I mean, we were just walking around aimlessly, and then it said that we died, so,
The world hasn't
We got-
ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
aren't you a pathetic little voice in my head also?
No, he's a he with a capital H.
That seems pretty pathetic to me.
Oh, dang.
Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
I don't believe this place is real still.
Like, are you trying to convince me that the walls are naturally occurring?
Do it. Do it. Do it. Stay in the woods forever.
Okay.
Oh, that's clever! A little boring, though.
He's not wrong.
It's extremely boring.
Look, a lot of stuff that we do in this game is boring.
Can
you guys
we really
can get over it.
do that? Can we really just do nothing?
Yeah, why not?
No, you can't just do nothing. You have to do something.
Says who?
Alright, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, we're going to do nothing. Forever.
Nailed it.
Thanks, buddy.
Congratulations. You continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me? Everything's getting fuzzy.
Now you mention
Oh my
it.
god, we did it. We got
What
rid of
is
him.
that weird feeling? It's like I'm barely even here anymore.
You're still here.
We're kind of losing the edges of our vision a bit, though.
Who cares?
And
Well,
the
it's
middle
not
of it.
Nothing, that's for sure. Does that mean we messed up?
I guess.
It's probably fine. The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing.
Huh?
You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many souls. Undulations pulse.
Not souls.
Sounds. Souls and sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. The hands, yeah.
Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone.
Hi, new friends.
Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished.
Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul.
frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts.
Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there.
Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new.
A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation.
You're on a path.
I think we can just speed through this a little bit. We've already been here before. Can't someone else do this?
You're the
No. End of the world, what are you talking about? I'm not gonna kill
She's
her.
not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
Anyways, I have a plan this time. We probably haven't done this dialogue option.
Got any evidence?
Look, I'll go to
I
the
guess we'll
cabin,
just have to
whatever,
see
yeah.
what-
Into the cabin.
No.
We don't have an option to not this time.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Hey, buddy.
The air is
Shut up. Still not taking that knife. I don't need it.
The door to the basement creaks.
Yeah, it's shabby. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
I mean,
Yep.
Great
That's it.
job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes
Hey, buddy.
with the princess.
Shut up.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
Oh my god, he
binding
won't
her
shut
to
up.
the far wall of the basement.
and she won't talk.
Good job. You killed it.
Please talk for her.
Hi. You were joking about coming here to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Oh, hold on a bit. Let's talk first. Let's talk first.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh,
What do you mean,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
That's not a name. That's a title.
Oh, yeah, that ain't a fucking name.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
That would be a kind of unfortunate name, honestly.
By the way, did you know that there was somebody who was allowed to change their name because they were named Oji-sama here?
I did not know that. That's very funny, though. So is Princess your name? ...
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
I would not like that. I want to call you by your name.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Oh, hey, this is a new pose.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
I'm not fully convinced yet. I wasn't kidding when I said I was sent here to kill you. You're gonna end the world.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
Long enough to perhaps have a grudge?
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Who's feeding her?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
Please tell me so I can do it.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
You know, that's actually a fair point for once.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
You know what? She's got a point.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
How do you know that they didn't tell us
Yeah,
why?
I didn't say that.
I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
To be fair, we did kind of imply that we didn't know by saying we thought that you would tell us, but we didn't say that they didn't tell us.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
Angie.
Who's feeding you?
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
Because you've been chained in a basement for so long, you don't remember your name?
And nobody's feeding you? And you're stuck with, like, mold and dust and crap?
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Why would you think that?
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
You mean subjugating? She's in a basement, chained up.
You're just supposed to assume that she was not always and was subjugating before she was chained up.
Anyways, I'm gonna just go back upstairs real quick. I'll be right back.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Huh? In the cabin? From the cabin, narrator.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Dude.
That seems fine.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you.
Yeah, let's get that
You
knife.
rush up to the first floor, grabbing the
All
blade,
right.
both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
Couple stabs. There we go.
Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
Wow, you convinced the hero.
You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
Or at least she did. By being creepy.
Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall.
That
But
is not
she
chained
is
to the
nowhere
wall.
to be seen.
That is on the floor.
Yeah.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Hello?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Because I can't see you.
Yeah, I don't know where you are. How can I get closer if I don't know where you are?
Let's lock her
This is a
down here.
dangerous play. Who's to say she'll actually succumb to her wounds? She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing an arm. You can finish this right here, right now.
You know what? You're right. Let's
Your
finish this.
eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her.
Yeah, I don't.
Where is she?
Let's investigate that arm instead of doing the intelligent thing and closing the door behind us.
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs. You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams the door behind her before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks into place.
Well,
Might have messed up.
No!
Thanks for letting me out. I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free.
Gonna warn you, there's a lot of hands out there.
With
Yeah,
those
enjoy
parting words, the
creepy.
princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're stuck here, alone. It can't just end like this, right?
can.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
You could probably stab through the door eventually, right?
Maybe. Try.
Yeah.
Is
You
it
don't
working?
know how much time passes before the end, but eventually it comes.
I guess you run out of energy before you manage to get through the wood somehow.
The world ends, and you end with it.
Oh, because she ended the world. Okay.
Chapter 2, The Witch.
You're on a path in the woods,
Uh-huh.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I want the contrarian back.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
We still really only have your statements that happened, for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't get to see it. We were in a basement. We also only have his statement to say that there is a world.
Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards
Oh,
close to
hello.
our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
Hello, new friend.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
To be fair, we do know that now. Anyways, let's go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Is it the same warning that you give us every
She
time?
will lie, she will cheat,
It is.
and she will do
Wow.
everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
You did lock us away in the basement last time.
Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
What's the cabin gonna look like this time, do you think?
Proceed into the cabin. Let's find out.
Is it bad or is it pretty?
Doot-doot-doot-doot.
The interior of the
Oh
cabin
my
is a
God.
mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
And not a mirror.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I do think we might need this.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not
Yeah.
actually a bad idea.
Anyways, let's look at that mirror real quick.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
He's
What are you
still
talking
going
about?
on about this.
This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe it.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
A normal hand.
Yeah.
Anyways, into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Is she a rabbit this time?
Yeah, we're in Watership Down.
The
Oh my
weak
god.
starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Why are you trying to actually scare me, Frank? That's not cool.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath.
Ew.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Yeah, this sounds kind of gross, honestly.
I like dirt, but that's a bit much.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Oh, you know we're here. Okay.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
She sounds like she's in slightly better humor than she was before.
Don't
I
say
recognize
anything.
that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
Technically, you did things to me.
She must have you confused with someone else.
No, you just don't remember, buddy. It's okay.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
What is she?
Don't worry, I've got a plan. I know what to do.
I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
I've got a plan, and you guys are kind of distracting me from it, but it's fine.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Oh my god.
Just please stop fighting in my head.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
Give me a menu to do something
Fine,
then.
fine. You're the boss. Thank
Oh,
you.
hello.
You descend
Whoa,
the
cool.
basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
She's way cooler now.
Yeah.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
Oh, we actually did try to hide it behind our back.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
Dude.
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Yeah, because we've
Why
been.
are you lost?
Yeah, because we've been here before, and we know each other. She looks a little different now, admittedly, but
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
yeah, I said that to you several times, if I recall. Maybe not this particular loop, but
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
Dude, don't answer seriously.
Well, you seem to be great at it.
Just getting owned.
So, you really don't remember us, do you?
do you think we're just spacing out when she's staring at us, wondering while we're just, like, standing here?
Oh no.
No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
You're starting to get on my nerves, buddy. Shut up.
Is it all behind us?
The knife is, apparently.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
I don't know, I feel kind of bad about what happened the last time.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
I suspect that won't happen, but, you know.
Yeah, it seems impossible.
Don't
She doesn't even
talk
have a
to
window
her.
now.
You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I'm sorry, my brain voices are being chatty. I can only focus on one thing at a time.
Or 3, as it is.
I'm sorry about last time.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
That's rude.
I mean, it might just be because we have scales and feathers.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Look, I know things got messy, but I think there's something bigger at work here. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
That is accurate.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it.
What? She hasn't offered anything yet, dude.
Do you know
Calm
what the
down.
word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
She hasn't offered anything.
Alright. There's clearly been some broken trust. I'm gonna give you my knife.
That's a terrible idea, but go ahead.
You can't be serious. Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
I mean, if she uses it to kill us, then we die, like we have every other time, basically.
As do I. I, abstain?
You can't abstain. Anyways, this isn't a democracy.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
That's fine.
This isn't a democracy, like I just said.
Not a democracy. Give it to her.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do.
Yeah, that's been my goal. Like, I've not made that a secret.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
See, we've confused her. She doesn't know what to do now.
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after
we've
my own
known
heart.
that.
It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now.
Yeah, probably.
Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count. She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
Hi.
Why are you like a cat? Lion, maybe. Under the tree. That doesn't make sense.
Oh my god. You're beautiful and I want to actually save you, and I think this is the only way to do it.
She
No!
comes back, clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you...
Ah. Just said to her. See, I know what I'm doing. She's very confused
No.
now.
I thought it was nice.
No!
Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we?
Look, she's blushing.
If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
Yeah, the word lie... I guess you wouldn't know. You weren't here last time, but lie in parentheses appears when I pick something that's a lie.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
A very intelligent one.
Is it?
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steels her nerves.
Get stabbed.
And then she buries the blade in your heart.
Ah, it didn't take. Well, I tried.
What? No. No, come on, that's not right.
No, it is. It's right there.
I told you. I told you this is what she was going to do.
Did you?
He did.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You.
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
There's no blood on this.
Yeah. There is not.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
Why not?
But you
I
don't have
guess.
the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
I mean, it gets me out of an awkward situation.
That's
Everything
true.
goes dark, and you die.
Woohoo!
Chapter 3, The Thorn.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't believe she
Wait.
actually stabbed us.
Is this woods?
Technically?
I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it.
I'm glad we just cut the narrator off here to argue.
Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument.
Gonna go a little long today, I think, but I wanted to go through one whole set here, since we kind of broke the first one on accident. By being obstinate.
Oh, you're
Hey.
far from being on the right
Oh,
side.
hey,
of
you're
anything.
back.
You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
This is because I called her beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, you've done this.
Ho ho!
Now we're
A
stuck with it
visionary.
again.
I like it.
Oh no,
Come
they get
on.
along.
Gladly, my dear fellow, by cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
Yes, exactly as I planned.
Is it?
Exactly as I planned with my brain.
I like journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me
Oh
so
my God.
relatable. Now,
No, it
where are
doesn't.
we off to?
Can we move on here?
Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love.
No.
She hates us. Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
She did.
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. So maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence.
Nah, that can't be true.
You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
I think this is the first time we've actually hit a chapter 3, isn't it?
I think so.
Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you.
Oh right, you're here.
It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom.
Whisk.
Oh,
He
are
rolls
you?
a czar.
Yeah,
Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once.
Twice.
actually.
thanks, buddy.
Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
We're on what, like 7? 5? Something?
I don't know.
This place is different. It keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading.
I like the woods.
Someone's
Even the
in
different
know.
ones.
I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
No can do,
What?
buddy.
You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty. Except the thoughts of her.
That's exactly what he said not to do.
Yeah, what the heck?
We're even now. No. You know what? I'm gonna double down. We're gonna free her this time.
Please don't.
Just because it upsets you.
You can't stop all of us, you villain. Let's just see how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out just yet. Let's see what she has to say. Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy.
We've got the narrator fairly well outvoted at this point, I think. So,
I don't know. I like having a waffler.
I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top.
you're like the worst kind of person.
Yeah.
Because that's worked
He
out
is.
great so far. Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
You're a bad person.
You seem to be taking this whole looping thing in
What do
stride.
you want me to say? It's bad that you've been here before. It's bad for you, it's bad for me, and it's especially bad for the world. The more times you run through this, the more likely it is that you'll fail. You've already failed twice. So you knew this could happen? Theoretically, sure, I knew this could happen, but I was supposed to be the first. I'd really rather not get into it.
That's a very weird thing to say.
I don't
I
care
just
about
wanted to
where
be
we
your
came
first.
from, and I don't care to discuss the theory of anything. I yearn only to bring her freedom. I'm here to feel, not to think.
I hate this guy.
He's very focused, though.
Then we can all move on and forget what I said about failure. It's important that you believe in yourself, and the fact you're here probably means that you still have a chance to pull this off and save the world. My world, at least. Sounds like you've probably doomed a couple of others already.
Yeah, maybe.
Not that I care about them.
I need to stop talking. Think happy thoughts.
Yeah, bye. Shut up. No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin.
It isn't long before
Ah.
you find yourself at the base of the cabin.
It's thorny.
I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know
Is
if
it?
I'd say everyone.
Exactly.
You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. You know what you have to do.
Nobody likes the opportunist. Proceed into the cabin. Let's try not to step on the thorns.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore.
Yeah, that's not an
The burned up
interior.
ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
How is there less cabin inside than we saw outside?
That's a great question.
The only
There's no
furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
I don't know, man. You set this
Gave it
up.
away.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
Yeah, why not?
Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do.
Not wrong.
I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
I mean, this is also supposed to be a cabin and also supposed to be the first time that we've been here, so,
It's also supposed to have a basement. It does not seem to.
Also, this mirror is maybe not supposed to be here, since we're, again, not talking about it.
If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We have already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers.
Okay.
Unless her heart
mean-
tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Does getting stabbed in the heart count as showing your heart?
Our head feels a little full today. Is it just me? How do I even get down there?
You're right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere for us to go. But there isn't a mirror.
Still can't see it, huh?
I
Dude.
still don't get his angle here.
Me
Either way,
too.
I say we take a look. It feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen ourselves. For all we know, our feathers are all out of place. And that's why we haven't yet won her heart. We must put our best face forward.
Are we a parrot?
Yeah, we can't go around looking disheveled. A real go-getter takes care of his appearance.
Well, we got 2 of them.
So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror? I promise you there isn't a mirror and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
I guess it must be behind the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent.
Because there's a mirror in the
Because
way.
there's a mirror here.
You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror and behold our handsome features.
Wait, can we step into it like Alice?
It went away when we touched it last time.
No. Apparently we cannot.
You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you? That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough.
This doesn't look like it goes down. This looks like it goes to thorns.
Yeah. I do not appreciate this quote-unquote basement.
Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
Can we not? It's very pointy forward.
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Put on your happy face and go to the
Yeah,
quote-unquote
yeah,
basement.
go to the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below.
I guess there were stairs just off frame.
The stairs to the
Whoa.
basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air
Ew.
still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
This is too dangerous.
I don't like this staircase.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
Okay, so the thorns are pointing the other way.
Sure, you say so.
It doesn't fully look like that's true to me, but,
These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help.
I mean, she could do that with her voice.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
It's a weird way to describe a voice, but okay.
I can't get away from you, can I? I lock you away and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back.
Yeah, I'm stupid like that, I guess.
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I don't really know what I want from me either. Question mark?
I want to free you, for real this time.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Fair enough.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward.
Why are there more and more thorns?
You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. The space thick with hostile vegetation.
He does still have the knife. Did you do this to yourself?
I think the thorns got her.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Glad he read that way.
He was... What? Hey!
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
How was I supposed to know?
Honestly, I just kind of wanted to get stabbed. I'm not here to laugh. I can free you if you'll let me, though.
I want to trust you.
I did let you stab me to death.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
Yeah.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
Let's see. I'm as trapped as you are, and I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Woo.
Okay, one of us stabbed the other.
And also locked the other in a basement.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
Fair, I suppose.
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own. We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
You'll come down a bit strong, friend.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong in this case, but...
Can I take the blade?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
I feel like asking is maybe a bit better than just
Grabbing it.
grabbing for it.
Okay.
Alright, that worked.
Thanks.
Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers.
Thorns really did kind of a number on you. I'm not even sure how you got these ones.
Is
For a moment,
the
she clutches
thorn,
it
like,
even
her
tighter, her
clothes
knuckles
now?
going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon.
Alright.
Okay, start by cutting away those freaking thorn
You carefully
vines.
pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
What else I got?
Okay, so I guess we don't have scales, because they're not strong enough to stop that from happening.
Our knife is also pre-bloodied this time. Is that our blood or is that hers?
Who knows?
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
Not really.
Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
We're literally the only person in the world.
The hero has fallen into it.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
Don't poke her in the eye.
Sorry, I was having memories of life and death too.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed.
The deep cut.
Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
That would be the biggest dick move. Holy cow.
Yeah.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him. I
Oh, no.
see that the lines have been drawn.
Indeed.
2v2.
It's 2 against 1.
Huh?
Who are we counting out?
It's 2 against 2.
Yeah, who are we not counting?
You
Narrator?
don't count.
Narrator.
And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us.
You know, talking sense here.
That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
He's
Should he?
been cagey and weird about it though the whole time.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
An excellent question.
Cut some vines. Cut some vines. Cut vines.
I just wanted my knife back. Bye.
Dude, no.
Cut her
Yes.
free.
What a good idea. Let's cut her free.
Fuck you, buddy.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
No, you don't.
Yeah, what's up with this guy?
Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion.
Do we have passion?
I don't like the way you described that so much.
That's right. What he said.
What?
We've already given him a chance at redemption.
Wait, when?
And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
You're a voice in my head and you can't stop me either way.
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
Oh my god, this is so much talking.
You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm.
Oh, we're doing it the same way. We're not just gonna cut her arms off if there's anything. Gotcha.
And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Accidentally stab her.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every
Is it?
dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip.
Actually, you know what? Now that I'm getting a better look at this, is this just part of her clothes?
Right? And like, she's got ribbon vines in her hair.
Also, the vines are bleeding.
Yeah, they are.
You're right.
Pretty effed up.
He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
What?
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
Well, I think we win.
Yeah.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Yeah, it took we had some missteps along the way, but we got there in the end.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
With our beak?
No.
With our beak? Yes.
Can we actually do that?
No!
Yes.
No!
No, you can't. Absolutely not.
I'm with the narrator on this.
You know as well as I do that we can.
No! I hate
And we wouldn't
this.
want to throw away a chance for a special moment now, would we?
Yes, we would.
Trust me. Trust me. We want to do this.
If I were
I
only
don't wanna do
capable of
this.
throwing myself off a bridge.
Look at how mad he is.
Well,
Yeah,
are you going
but-
to describe our steamy, romantic kiss?
Oh my god, no, please.
You lean in and you kiss her.
You know how much he hates this.
I hate it too, though.
And
Look at how much he likes this.
and she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now? Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that.
I hate this.
Fine. You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion.
Did he get quiet?
Are you making fun of us? And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection.
How do you know what nuclear fire is?
Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time.
Dude.
Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now.
See, this is completely worth it.
No, it wasn't.
This is 100% the best ending, the only good ending.
He's
I
making
hate
fun of
this.
us. It doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff.
Yeah, this is great.
Help.
This is amazing.
I'm aware
No.
of my skills. But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the
Kiss her.
princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Got
Was it?
got the girl, now the world's gonna end. Everything's perfect.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
She's not bothered by our weird bird self.
Now we've got to
Shameful,
go
really,
up the
that the
vines.
same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
But we have a knife now.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade.
Also, we have a blade.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a
What?
pathetic showing, really.
Yeah, like, there's enough space there. You can just kind of, like, push these out of the way, I think.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
They're vines.
Cut or step?
Fuck it, let's just step in.
As you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
Huh.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Look at it. It's
Yeah,
shitty.
is it? You're still calling this a cabin? It's like a wall.
Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving.
That is a hard line. Your nightmare is our dream.
We'll weave something new together. Something better. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance.
I think
You know what? We left the thorns that were her clothes on.
We've already made our decision.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna let me like just suddenly stab her now all of a sudden.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Does that count as the? Is there a moral here?
No?
Hands clasped. The
Work
two of
through
you
some
open
issues
the
and learn to
door
trust.
and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure you're about to get abducted by some hands, so,
What do we do now? Where's everything going?
yeah.
Why is it so cold?
Womp womp.
Sorry, I seem to have no real option but to kill you one way or another. Bye. You do not get the chance to respond, and nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Nah.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I guess I probably shouldn't be a dick to the friend in my head. Going to be okay, trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
Dude. See you on the other side. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, don't worry, guys.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Might not see all of you specifically again, but
Finally. We're going places.
definitely gonna see the hero again. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it.
It's...
Nope.
You've grown.
You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Apparently there's a cabin here now, I guess.
You are at the cabin.
Yeah, there it is, the cabin.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah, I don't
Whenever
get this.
you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
I want a straight answer.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Hey, that's
The
rude.
vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
I think that's a I don't know.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Okay. I mean, I guess there's not a lot else for you to know.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Alright, you're not letting us go back to the same places.
I see.
You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
I guess that's fair. What do you think of this body?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart. Do not
Yeah?
mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
You're a very welcoming, abomination. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are
God.
shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Ah!
Everything goes dark, and you die.
That was so loud.
And we're back.
You're on a path in the woods.
Save the game, and I think I will call it here. Now that the true love story has come to an end.
Bleeding ears.
A little over an hour, damn. Well, anyways, have a good one, guys, and I guess we'll see what happens next time, huh?
I guess.
Later.